so you can see the part of the book we're gonna be working with. Remember that this week the classes are going to be shorter because we are in the last part of the unit 10. Okay, so yesterday we worked, oops, sorry. We worked till here. Now let's go and see this. So it says, before we go to here, I'm gonna click in language bank. So we can go here. Okay, so now we're gonna see how to complain. Yesterday we were like seeing types of complaints, tipos de quejas. So now we're seeing like complaints, how to complain. How can I complain of something that I don't like? Could be a service, could be a thing, could be an attitude, could be, I don't know. So we can complain about many different things. So complain es queja, right? So complaint es queja, complain es quejarse. So before making a complaint, antes de hacer una queja, if we are in a restaurant, for example, or if we are in a place that we're receiving a service, so we need to ask for someone to help us, right? Necesitamos encontrar a alguien. We need to find someone to receive our complaint and do something about it, because maybe we can complain. You can complain with the person who's with you. You can complain with your friends or with many people, but nothing will happen. But if you complain to the manager of the hotel, to the manager of the restaurant, for example, maybe they can help you. So how can you get the attention of these people? So you're gonna ask, could you help me? We can say here, can you help me? But it's a little bit more formal to say could. Es más formal utilizar could cuando hablamos ya con personas que sabemos que son importantes o personas que no conocemos, and we want to show more formality, right, to our speech. So could you help me? I'm afraid I have a complaint. I'm afraid I have a complaint. Me temo que tengo una queja. I'm afraid I have a complaint. Excuse me, could I speak to the manager? ¿Puedo hablar con el gerente? Okay, so these are types of questions we can make, and the person who's offering us the service will get the point, right? Va a entender que hay una queja. Entonces, si tú le preguntas, I don't know, let's say that you're in a restaurant and then the waiter is not being good at all, mesero no está haciendo bien su trabajo, and then you ask him, excuse me, could I speak to the manager? Of course that he will understand that you want to say something, right? Complaint. Okay, esto es antes. Una vez que ya te estás quejando, how do you say it? Oh, there's a problem with, I don't know, for example, there's a problem with the food. It's cold, for example. La comida está fría. My food is cold. There's a problem with. Hay un problema con. And then I have three periods in here. Hay tres puntitos, three dots para que tú pues ya digas el problema, right? There's a problem with my soup. There's a problem with my cell phone. There's a problem with my service, with the air conditioning, etc. It doesn't work. No sirve. So, I don't know. Let's say that you're talking about the air conditioning. So you can say, oh, the air conditioning doesn't work. Or the internet doesn't work. Or, I don't know, whatever doesn't work. No sirve. That's the meaning of doesn't work. I've been here for over an hour. This was the guy who was at the restaurant. Remember that he said that he was there for over, oh no, this was the one of the train who had the train delayed and said, oh, I've been here for over an hour. Estoy aquí por una hora. I've been here for over 30 minutes, for over 20 minutes, for over 40 minutes, and so on. And response. How does the person who is receiving your complaint going to answer? Well, probably that person will say, we'll look into it right away. Lo vamos a ver ahora mismo. We'll look into it right away. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. So this is just like an answer, but it's not giving you a solution to your complaint. No te está solucionando nada. It's just saying, oh, there's nothing we can do at the moment. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later, maybe, I don't know, in a month. Ahorita, nothing. And the last one, I'm really sorry about that. Lo siento mucho. So the person who is attending your complaint will apologize, for course. Of course that will apologize, and then we'll try to give you a solution or explain you why there's nothing to do at it, right? Okay, so let's go now and see this. It says in here, put the words in the correct order to make conversations. Okay, so these are conversations. I already have the information and I need, etc. The only thing I have to do is put it in order. Okay, so here, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes for you to read them and try to make the questions, okay? Les voy a dar unos minutitos para que lo traten de hacer ustedes y luego ya lo compartimos and then we share it, okay? I'll be here while you work. Aquí voy a estar. Let me know when you finish, okay? Díganme cuando terminen.
Finish, teacher. Bueno,
¿Listo?
creo.
Ok, voy a tomar asistencia en lo que terminan los demás rapidito. Ok, Alexia Acevedo. Alexia is here. Ok. Robin.
Present.
Judith.
Present.
Alejandra. Michelle, ¿no? Mixi.
Present.
And Alexis.
Present.
Okay. So now let's go and check. Vamos a ver. So for the first part of the conversation, I'm going to put it here so we can write next to it. Who can tell me the letter A? How should it be?
Yo puse, excuse me, I have complaint. I am afraid.
Estabas bien, pero pusiste dos palabras al revés. Does anybody have it different?
No lo puse diferente.
How do you have it?
Excuse me, I am complaint. I hate afraid.
Ok, no, casi, pero no. Se están confundiendo en la misma parte. Someone has a different. ¿Alguien lo tiene diferente?
Yo tengo igual que Robin.
Judith.
Esa no la terminé de acomodar bien.
Okay, I'm afraid I have a complaint. Me temo que tengo una queja. Okay, I'm afraid I have a complaint. Okay, letter B. ¿Cómo quedaría?
What's the problem?
Very good.
Ajá.
What's the problem? And the answer?
Yo puse they were the shower.
The word doesn't shower. Tu oración tiene sentido, pero no tiene sentido en el contexto que estamos hablando. Entonces, no es la respuesta. Does anybody have a different?
The shower doesn't work.
Ajá, la regadera no sirve. The shower doesn't work. Okay? And then, what's the last part?
Right.
A ver, una solita, una primero.
Marta, bueno.
No, no creo que entonces está mal. Porque yo puse right. Into will always look. No, it right. Ay, yo ya los confundí aquí. Bueno, right. Into either way look well. Creo que nada.
Way, look away.
Entonces sí la puse mal.
Sí, andas confundida. A ver, Robin, ¿cómo la tienes tú?
We'll look into it right away.
Yes, very good. We'll look into it right away. ¿Qué significa? Will. Recuerden que siempre hay que iniciar las oraciones con el sujeto, right? En este caso es we, que es nosotros. We'll look into it right away. Sujeto, verbo y ya el resto de la oración. Traten de identificar siempre eso. Okay, we'll look into it right away. Okay, that was the conversation number 1. Conversation 2. What's the first question?
Excuse me, could you help me?
Okay. Excuse me, could you help Well, the answer is yes. Then what is the other part of it?
The problem, internet wide connection there. No sé si estoy bien.
No, no está bien, o sea, no está muy mal, pero no, vamos a ver si alguien más la tiene diferente. Does anybody have a different? Judith,
Yo la tengo, pero no sé si esté bien.
a ver.
Sería they problem I internet connection there wish.
Casi, casi, casi. Ok, vamos a poner lo primero que dijiste. There's a problem. Hasta ahí lo tienes bien. Después de ahí te me confundes. Alexis, do you have a different?
¿No sería there's a problem?
Ujú.
Ay, a ver. The why?
Casi. A ver, there's a problem. Hasta ahí vamos bien. Hay un problema. There's a problem with,
With
¿con qué?
the internet
Ujú.
connection.
With the internet connection. Very good. Like that. There's a problem with the internet connection. Okay, and what does the person answer? What does she say? ¿No le hicieron eso?
No, teacher.
Ok, vamos a empezarla todos juntos. Encuentren si la persona que le está respondiendo le está diciendo que no puede hacer nada. Habla en primera persona. ¿Dónde está esa palabra que me indica that tells me that it is said by the first person, like talking in first person?
I am.
Ajá, very good. Okay, I'm, and then if she's apologizing,
sorry.
si está okay, I'm sorry. What else? Se las voy a ir
They
tachando.
know it.
Okay, I'm sorry. ¿Y luego qué sigue?
But
Nope. Estamos hablando del problema, ¿verdad?
There's?
There's. Ajá. I'm sorry. There's what?
No.
Huh? There's what?
Nothing.
Ajá. There's nothing. Nothing what?
They moment.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Can.
Falta algo antes de
Ay.
can. Falta algo antes de can. I'm sorry, there's nothing.
We.
Ajá. We what?
We.
There's nothing we.
Teacher, es que me confundo, me dan ganas de rayar la pantalla porque me revuelvo con tanta palabra.
Okay, there's nothing
Please.
we.
can.
Can what?
Can, but no. Can at the moment?
Te falta algo. There's nothing we can
Do.
do.
Can do.
Ajá, can do. Y luego,
But at the moment.
at the moment. A ver, no me he dado cuenta de ese but. Ah, el but va aquí. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. Aquí va este but. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. Lo siento, pero no hay nada que pueda hacer en este momento. Okay. Conversation 3. Do you have the question of the first part?
Excuse me. Call to speak the manager.
To the manager. Very good. Excuse me, could I speak to the manager? Yes. Okay, and then the other part. Empezamos conmigo, primera persona.
I be.
Very good. I've been. Where? Where have I been? ¿Dónde he estado? I've been.
I've been here.
I've been here.
I've been here for an over.
Over.
For over.
An hour.
Very good. For over an hour. He estado aquí por alrededor de una hora. I've been here for over an hour. And what does the person respond?
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
That
About that.
Al revés, about that.
About that.
I'm really sorry about that. Okay, ahora las vamos a leer. Conversation 1. Mixie, you're going to be letter A. And Judith, you're going to be letter B. Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me. I am afraid I have a complaint. Wendy.
What day?
¿Sí, no?
What day?
Sigue Wendy.
Judith.
What the problem?
The shower doesn't work.
We look into it night away.
Right away. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, conversation 2. Alexia and Alexis. Alexia A, Alexis B. Ready, Alexia? I don't see you. Are you there?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Could you help me?
Yes.
There is a problem with the internet connection.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment.
Okay, good job. And conversation 3. Robin and I don't have a six student, right? No, me faltan, es que me faltaron dos. Between you and me. Okay, Robin, you're gonna be A and I'm gonna be B.
Okay. Excuse me. Could I speak to the manager?
Yes.
I've been here for over an hour.
I'm really sorry about that. And that's it. Okay, good job. Do you have any question?
No.
Thank you. Hay que practicar un poquito más porque como que se le confunden con la estructura, o sea, de que cuál va en cuál y así, pero ahí van. Es cuestión de práctica. Okay, so let's go back to the first speech we were. Give me a second so I can just here. Okay, so here we are. Now it says in here, match complaints with responses. Okay, so from 1 to 3 and 4, I have the complaints. And from A to D, I have the responses. So what I have to do is to match them, okay? One with A, one with B, or what? I'm gonna give you 3 minutes for you to think about them, and then we're gonna match them, okay? Ok, let's match it. Vamos a unirlos juntos, ¿ok? So, aquí se van a las herramientas de Zoom y escojan el lapicito, únanlos. Les voy a dar aquí en lo que terminan de unir, and then we're gonna check if you matched it correctly.
Teacher, no recuerdo cómo era unir, perdón, las herramientas. Es que,
Acá donde están de que activar o desactivar tu audio y tu cámara, por ahí viene un lapicito donde dice anotar o annotate. No sé si viene en inglés o español. Ya le das clic y ya escoges la opción de dibujar o draw, si viene en inglés.
ok.
Okay, so number 1 says, I bought this camera here last week. So this is a complaint in a store. But there's a problem with it. So there's a problem with the camera. We have 4 options. Letter B, it's taken, and it's correct, Robin, thank you. And we have, I'm really sorry about that. He's very busy at the moment. No tiene nada que ver con una cámara because it's talking about a man. He's been very busy. Then it says, I'm afraid that's right. The plane has a faulty engine. The plane, so we're talking about a plane, fly, nothing to do with the camera. So then letter D says, okay, can you leave it here? I'll look into it right away. Can you leave the camera here? I'll take a look right away. Now, which of the options matches number 1?
Es la D.
Okay, thank you. So it's letter D. Number 2 says, I had an appointment. Tenía una cita. I had an appointment with Dr. Clark at 3 p.m. But I've been here for over 2 hours. So the appointment was kind of canceled. Very good, Magdalena. I'm really sorry. He's very busy at the moment. Okay, number 3, it's already answered. Robin, can you help me to read it, please?
Yes. We were told there were a flight delay of over 6 hours. Is that right? And I am afraid that's right. The plane has a fault engine.
Ok, me leíste la 4, te había dicho la 3, pero está bien.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Okay, easy, va con esta. That's the answer for number 4. Number 4, letter C. Excuse me, the lights in my room don't work. Las luces de mi cuarto no sirve. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. There's a problem with the electricity. So it's not up to the hotel. It's an electricity problem related. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna go then. Questions still here?
No.
Good. Okay. So it says in here, okay, wait. Learn to sound firm but polite. In what situations could you use these expressions? Could you help me? I'm afraid I have a complaint. Excuse me, could I speak to the manager? Okay, so imagine situations where, when, or where can I use these expressions? We're gonna read what it says in here. It says, when we want to criticize or complain, we usually use a phrase to introduce the complaint. O sea, usamos una frase antes de empezar con la queja, como estas que tengo aquí arriba. Como, could you help me? I'm afraid I have a complaint. Me temo que tengo una queja. Excuse me, could I speak to the manager? Disculpe, ¿puedo hablar con el gerente? Entonces, antes de ir directo a la queja, before we go straight to the complaint, we kind of introduce it. Como que lo introducimos, right? Hacemos una mini presentación antes de. This helps the listener, esto ayuda a la persona que me está escuchando to prepare for what we're going to say. So let's say that if I'm going to complain, so that the other person can be alert and say, oh, okay, so it's my bad, o sea, me equivoqué, or try to fix it, right? Encontrar una solución. Is this the same in your language? How do you say the phrases in your language? Okay, so for example, try to imagine situations where you had to complain. Have you ever, guys, complained about something? ¿Se han quejado alguna vez? Maybe in a restaurant or in a hotel or in a store. I don't know. Have you ever complained? Not with a friend, because maybe we complain a lot. I don't like this class and things like that, but complain like because of a service or because of a product, something you bought. I don't know. Have you ever complained before? No? I know you have, but probably you don't want to say anything. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave it here. Lo voy a dejar aquí, la piensan, mañana vamos a continuar con el mismo tema. Ya se acabó la clase, se acabó un poquito antes porque nos queda muy poquito material para mañana, so we have to leave some activities for tomorrow. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, and well, for today, that's it. And remember, next week we have an exam, so start kind of getting ready for it, okay? Bye, have a nice day. See you tomorrow.